Guys, welcome back to the MTB Utah series. Today we're going to be riding up Eagle Mountain. Eagle Mountain is a super popular trail area. Everyone knows it, everyone's probably been, but it definitely still makes my top 10, mainly because of one trail, and that's the one at the bottom, the 220 trail. It's definitely a masterpiece. Today we're going to be riding three main trails. The first one, and my favorite one, is called Big Thunder. At the end of Big Thunder, a trail called 220. It's not very long, but that is definitely like the highlight, the gem of Eagle Mountain. The next one is called Deadwood, and then the last one, Supersonic. Eagle Mountain's kind of just like a hodgepodge of trails just everywhere, so there's no real right or wrong route to take. I always park at the Mountain Ranch Bike Park, but the other place to park is called Hidden Hollow Elementary School. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Let's start the ride. So this is Big Thunder. This is definitely my favorite trail up here. It starts right up with this wood skinny, and then we'll connect to a trail called 220, and that's the one with all the features.
Pretty sketchy. Oh, this trail's so fun. It's like fast, but there's still so much technical to it. This feature right here, it's kind of spooky. Can't really like see the drop, but it's there. So I'm a server at a restaurant, and every time I go, as I was saying, I'm a server at a restaurant, and every time I go around a corner while mountain biking, I always feel like I need to say corner, because it's just such a habit. This part's I think the best part of the trail. It's just really fun. Take the rocks out. Boom. That is such a fun drop. Fan of this feature though. I think it's kind of weird. I just go. And then there's some cool jumps right here that everyone just likes to ride. Eagle Mountain definitely has its own sense of beauty. I feel like in Utah we're pretty used to like the trees and up in the Alpine mountains, but out here it kind of has a different kind of beauty, but it's still nice. It's really pretty, kind of rustic feeling. One good thing about Eagle Mountain is it's definitely the first trail to dry up and be ready to ride in the spring. And towards the end of the season, when everything else is just so dusty and powdery, this like keeps it tacked. Doesn't get all crappy. Hello. Yeah, the trail doesn't get all washed out and powdery just because it is desert out here. So it doesn't really change much, which is super convenient. If you're wondering, I have a Canyon Neuron. It's kind of like a hybrid between 2019 and 2020. It's a 2019 frame, but there's 2020 parts on it. This Canyon was just had extra frames, so they kind of merged the two. So it's kind of cool. It's a unique bike. Like this guy's almost out of prayers. So at the top here where all those flags are, that is where the blue trail called Supersonic starts. Supersonic's a little bit more bumpy, but it's also kind of like the flowy trail of Eagle Mountain, but it's not as smooth as Deadwood, but it's still fun. A little bit more technical, but nothing crazy. Little chunk. Fun little drops and jumps. Of all the little drop stuff. At the bottom of this straightaway is that ravine gap I was talking about. I'll have to take a look at it. Maybe it'll feel smaller this time. Let's look at it. It may happen. Today might be the day. Woo! That's it.
Guys, thanks for joining. That was super fun. I love Eagle Mountain. It's super close, lots of jumps, lots of smooth, just an all-around good time. It definitely makes the top 10 because it does check all the boxes. Glad that I was able to hit that gap jump today. That's kind of a big check box off of my list. It's honestly really easy. All you gotta do is just go fast and it'll do the rest. If you're wondering, the last 2 episodes are going to be in southern Utah. I do live in northern Utah, so that's kind of why we've done most, or if not all, northern Utah trails, just because it's convenient. I'm sure there's so many good southern trails that would make my top 10, but just for convenience purposes, we're just gonna do the last 2. As always, thanks for joining, and we will see you next episode. Thanks.